3 people in 30 days, so, probably 36 people a year. Eaten by a shark is probably a really high bar, so, let's even the playing field and limit it to shark attacks. Well, worldwide the average from 2016 to 2020 was 72, so Ezra is only half as aggressive as the entire shark population on Earth. Yay? If we're talking about just Hawaii, then, it's 2 to 3 attacks a year for the sharks. So if you're in Hawaii, then Ezra is 10 to 15 times more likely to attack you than any shark.
I wish I could upvote this 100x.
I can vouch for this. I live on Hawaii Island and I've neither gotten assaulted by Ezra Miller nor gotten eaten by a shark. Call me hand medium light skin tone.
He hasn't left Hawaii yet though. Cue Jaws music. What if instead you got assaulted by a shark and eaten by an Ezra Miller?
Gonna be honest, I had to Google who Ezra Miller was. Then I had to Google what the rest of the joke was about.
Basically an entitled Hollywood 30-year-old star, Brett, mental case, who has assaulted woman, people like 3 to 4x now. Recently though, the joke is, he's been in Hawaii vacationing and has assaulted 2 women in the past 3 weeks. Threw a chair and split open her head yesterday, and the other one I believe he was choking a girl out with both hands 3 weeks ago while still in Hawaii. In 2020, he choked out a girl too and threw her to the ground. His or her, they whatever pronoun he is going by. Whatever, his ass needs to be cancelled.
In Maui right now, wouldn't mind a nice paycheck. Which island is he on? Gonna go piss him off.
You don't need to piss him off, just be there. Extra points if you are a woman and he chokes and body slams you.
I have no idea who Ezra Miller is, but I live in Australia and don't intend to go to Hawaii anytime soon, so high chance you're wrong.
There's a high chance Ezra Miller might assault you or your family.
I seriously rather take my chances with a great white shark in a pool. Ever since I saw We Need to Talk About Kevin, Ezra's face scares me and just gives me legit sociopathic vibes. Crazy, he's still one of the faces of Harry Potter and DC superheroes after 3 assaults. Yet Johnny Depp is blackballed from the industry because he married a psycho. Holly _wood weird.
Ezra has been a walking red flag since day one. https://www.laneygossip.com/interviewing-pretentious-Ezra-Miller/21879/amp. Greater than Ezra Miller. Oh yeah, well, Tilda Swinton is the biggest star of them all. Greater than, at which point he proceeded to literally throw his arms around her, interrupting the interview she was doing with another outlet, and scream like an animal for no particular reason and at no one in particular. Interview over.
People who don't get a joke. This is our thread for today. Till sharks are better than Ezra.
I see what you did there.
As a man named Ezra Miller, reading these comments is really entertaining.
What is the deal? Why is this dude getting into so many fights?
He's mentally unstable, it seems.
Someone said they're terrorizing Hawaii like a non-binary Stitch.
Best shower thought I've seen today. Lol.
You sort by dumb.
I think I'd rather the shark.
Flying out to Honolulu in like 3 days. Thanks for the heads up.
You're also more likely to be killed and eaten by a house cat.
Not really a fair comparison. There's like a 20% chance you'll get assaulted by Ezra Miller in Hawaii.
Eaten is a high bar. Sometimes the shark only wants a few bites.
Newsflash.
Sharks are especially non-threatening when you're on land.
Okay, for real, I read this as you're more likely to get eaten by Ezra Miller than a shark and immediately Googled it only to be very confused. Their arrest is over assault, which as far as I know isn't cannibalism. I then scrolled through the comments for way too long to piece this together before finally thinking, maybe I misread it. Indeed I did. I'm glad.
Oh, this is constantly the comparison people like to make with everything there. I was stationed on Oahu for years and let me tell you about something really oddly dangerous. Falling coconuts.
You're more likely to be assaulted by Amber Heard than he eaten by a shark.
Come on gang, let's get a new song going. Shia LaBeouf's was fire.
Mate, you legit just made my day. Ha ha ha. Went immediately to the SB video. Wait. He isn't dead. Shia surprise. There's a gun to your head and death in his eyes, but you can do Jiu-Jitsu, tilde. Shia was such a good sport for being a part of that song, music video. I don't think Ezra would be the same and probably take it literal haha.
You are more likely to get killed by a coconut than by a shark. The death toll for coconuts is like 150 ppl a year.
I actually knew that from that show Bear Grylls did Man vs. Wild. I don't fuck with coconuts. They are the Ted Bundys of fruit.
Ezra Miller needs to get fucked up. I'm surprised that they haven't harassed the wrong woman in front of some violent dude.
Yeah, that's what bugs the shit out of me. He is assault woman in public places, like a fucking bars and karaoke joints and the choked girl in a fan line. Like some dude needs to take one for the team and bend this princess into a pretzel. Like how many times can one get away with this shit? I know I'm probably wrong, but I feel like if he wasn't gay or queer or identified as non-binary, aka not a gender, he would have been cancelled by now from Disney, Justice League and all these roles. I mean, he is almost 6 feet tall and biologically a male, even though he doesn't see himself that way. Biologically, he is still a decent-sized guy assaulting woman way smaller than him. I don't get it.